Taurus, stop scrolling right now, because what I just picked up in your energy is absolutely insane, and you need to hear this before it is too late. Someone has been watching you, not just casually checking your profile, but actively spying on you through fake accounts that you do not even know exist. And the craziest part, the truth is about to come out in a way that will blow your mind. I just pulled the Seven of Swords, and oh my God, Taurus, this card literally jumped out of my deck the moment I asked about who has been operating in the shadows around you. Everyone thinks the Seven of Swords is just about small lies or petty theft, but actually, when this card shows up in spy energy readings, it reveals someone who has created an entire system of deception around you. This is not one fake account. This is multiple profiles, multiple angles, multiple ways they have been gathering information about your life without you having any clue. Let me tell you exactly what this Seven of Swords person has been doing, because the details coming through are disturbing. They have been taking screenshots of your posts. They have been noting who you interact with. They have been building a timeline of your activities, your moods, your relationships. This person has been operating like a detective, but not for good reasons. The energy here shows someone with a plan, someone strategic, someone who thought they could stay hidden forever while collecting pieces of your private life. And here is what makes this even more twisted. The Seven of Swords shows someone who believes they are clever, someone who thinks they have outsmarted everyone, someone who feels proud of their sneaky behavior. Can you imagine? This person actually feels accomplished about violating your privacy. They sit there going through your content, your friends, your updates, and they feel like they are winning some kind of game. The audacity is absolutely shocking. The Seven of Swords is also revealing something deeper about the method of their spying. This person has been careful to never engage directly with your real accounts. They watch from a distance, from profiles that look innocent or generic. Maybe they use accounts with random names, stock photos, or profiles that appear to belong to completely different types of people. They have studied how to blend in, how to not leave traces, how to observe without being noticed. This level of premeditation shows someone who has invested time and energy into monitoring you. What is really coming through strong with this Seven of Swords is the obsession factor. Normal people do not create elaborate spy operations. Normal people do not maintain multiple fake accounts just to watch someone else's life. This person has been consumed by thoughts of you, by curiosity about you, by whatever twisted need drives them to know your business. And the scariest part? They probably tell themselves they have valid reasons. They have justified this behavior in their mind to avoid facing the truth that what they are doing is predatory and wrong. The Seven of Swords in this position is also showing me the loneliness of the spy. While they have been watching your life, their own life has been empty and unfulfilling. They have been living vicariously through monitoring you instead of building their own meaningful experiences. There is something deeply sad and pathetic about someone who spends their time spying instead of living, but that sadness does not excuse the violation they have committed against you. But Taurus, here is where the energy shifts dramatically, because what they do not realize is that the universe has been tracking their movements this entire time. Every fake account they created, every screenshot they took, every message they sent to others about you, all of it has been recorded in the cosmic receipts, and payment is coming due very soon. The Seven of Swords in your reading is not just showing me the spying itself, it is showing me the unraveling. See, this card also represents the moment when someone's deception becomes too complicated to maintain. They have been juggling so many lies, so many fake identities, so many stories, that the whole operation is about to collapse under its own weight. One slip, one forgotten detail, one person they told who should not have been trusted. That is all it takes. I need you to understand something crucial right now. This spy situation is connected to someone who has jealousy burning in their heart toward you. They have been watching you because they want what you have, or they want to control what you do, or they want to feel superior by knowing your business. But their obsession with you has actually been consuming them from the inside out. While you have been living your life, they have been trapped in this toxic cycle of stalking and scheming. The Seven of Swords is giving me one more crucial piece of information. This person has been sharing what they learn about you with others. They are not keeping their spy findings to themselves. They have been spreading information, creating narratives, influencing how other people see you based on their twisted surveillance. This makes the violation even worse because it is not just about privacy, it is about reputation manipulation and social interference. Now let me pull another card because I need to see who this person is and why they started this whole spying operation in the first place. The Queen of Swords just came through, and wow, this is getting crystal clear now. This is someone who presents themselves as logical, direct, maybe even brutally honest in public. This could be a woman or someone with strong feminine energy who acts like they always keep it real, like they are above drama, like they just tell it like it is. But behind that mask of harsh truth-telling is someone who has been playing a very different game in secret. The Queen of Swords spy in your situation is someone who justified their spying by convincing themselves they were just gathering facts, just staying informed, just protecting themselves or someone else. They told themselves a story that made their sneaky behavior seem reasonable. Maybe they said you were a threat. Maybe they said they needed to keep tabs on you for legitimate reasons. Maybe they convinced themselves they were doing detective work for the greater good. But let me be absolutely clear about what the cards are showing me. This Queen of Swords energy reveals someone who used intelligence as a weapon against you. They studied you. They analyzed your patterns. They looked for weaknesses. They watched how you respond to different situations so they could use that information later. This is calculated, cold, and deeply manipulative behavior dressed up in the costume of someone who is just being careful or smart. What makes this Queen of Swords spy particularly dangerous is that they are probably someone who has credibility in your circle or in spaces you both occupy. People believe them when they speak. People think they are trustworthy because of how they carry themselves. So when they have shared information about you, others probably listened and believed whatever narrative this person was spinning. That is the insidious part of this whole situation. The Queen of Swords energy is also showing me someone with sharp communication skills who has been using words as weapons. They know exactly what to say to plant seeds of doubt about you in other people's minds. They know how to frame information to make you look bad while making themselves look concerned or objective. This person is a master manipulator who hides behind a facade of rationality and directness. And I am seeing something else with the Queen of Swords that is going to be really important for you to know. This person has been collecting information about you to share with someone else. They are not the final destination for all this spying. They are the intelligence gatherer for another player in this situation. The Queen of Swords often works as a strategist or advisor, which means they have been feeding your information to someone who has been using it to make decisions about how to interact with you or how to move against you in some way. Think about it, Taurus. Have you noticed situations where someone seemed to know things they should not know? Moments where someone brought up details that you never shared with them directly? Times when you felt like people were responding to a version of you that did not match reality? That is because the Queen of Swords spy has been creating a narrative about you based on their surveillance, and that false story has been spreading. The Queen of Swords is also revealing the motivation behind this spying operation. This person feels threatened by you on some level. Maybe they see you as competition. Maybe they are jealous of something you have. Maybe they perceive you as an obstacle to something they want. Whatever the reason, they decided that knowledge is power, and gathering intelligence on you would give them an advantage. But what they did not count on is that their scheme would eventually be exposed. What is really interesting about the Queen of Swords showing up here is that this card can represent someone who has been hurt in the past and now operates from a place of suspicion and control. This spy might have their own trauma or wounds that make them feel like they need to monitor and control their environment, including the people in it. But again, past pain does not excuse present toxicity. Their wounds are their responsibility to heal, not yours to suffer for. The Queen of Swords is giving me one more critical insight. This person has probably confronted you or interacted with you in public while pretending they were not spying on you behind the scenes. They have had conversations with you where they were secretly testing you, probing for information, or setting traps while acting friendly or neutral. The level of deception here is honestly chilling because it shows someone who can maintain a completely false front while operating with hidden agendas. But here is where everything changes. Here is where the cosmic justice starts kicking in. Let me pull the next card to show you what is coming, and Taurus, you need to prepare yourself because this is explosive. The Five of Pentacles just showed up, and at first you might think this is weird for a spy scandal reading, but oh my God, when I tell you what this card is revealing, you are going to see exactly why this showed up. The Five of Pentacles is the card of exposure and loss and public humiliation. Someone is about to experience a fall from grace that everyone will witness. The Five of Pentacles shows me this spy person getting locked out of spaces they thought they would always have access to. Their reputation is about to take a devastating hit. The respect they have been receiving is about to evaporate. The trust people placed in them is about to shatter into a million pieces. And all of this happens because their spying operation gets exposed in a way they never imagined possible. Here is what the Five of Pentacles is specifically showing me about how this exposure happens. There is going to be evidence that surfaces. Screenshots of the fake accounts, messages where they discuss their spying with someone else, a digital trail they thought was hidden but actually was being preserved this whole time. Technology is going to be their downfall, Taurus. The very tools they use to spy on you are going to become the proof of their guilt. And the timing on this? The Five of Pentacles suggests this exposure happens when this person is already feeling vulnerable or when they have something else going wrong in their life. So the scandal hits them when they are least prepared to handle it, which makes the impact even more devastating for them. They are going to feel completely caught off guard, totally defenseless, absolutely destroyed by the consequences of their own actions. What I love about the Five of Pentacles showing up here is that this card also represents people seeking help or support and finding none available. When this spy scandal breaks, when people find out what this person has been doing, they are going to be shocked and disgusted. The support system this person thought they had is going to disappear. Friends will distance themselves. People will question every interaction they ever had with this spy. The isolation this person is about to experience is going to be intense and painful. And honestly, it is exactly what they created through their own toxic behavior. The Five of Pentacles is also showing me the shame and embarrassment this person is going to feel when their spying gets exposed. All that pride they had about being clever and sneaky is going to transform into humiliation and regret. They are going to realize that everyone now sees them for who they really are, a person who violated someone's privacy because of their own insecurity and malice. There is no coming back from that kind of exposure. What is really powerful about this Five of Pentacles energy is that it represents consequences that are proportional to the harm caused. This person invested significant time and energy into spying on you. They created elaborate deception. They manipulated others. They violated your privacy repeatedly, and now they are going to face consequences that match that level of wrongdoing. The universe does not play around when it comes to justice. Taurus, I also need to tell you that the Five of Pentacles is showing me you might hear about this exposure through multiple sources almost at the same time. Like suddenly different people are coming to you saying, hey, did you know about this person? Did you hear what they were doing? I cannot believe what just came out. The scandal is going to spread fast once it starts, and the details are going to keep coming as more and more evidence surfaces. The Five of Pentacles is also giving me a sense of irreversible damage to the spy's reputation. This is not something they can explain away or apologize for and move on from. This is the kind of scandal that defines how people see someone from that point forward. They will forever be known as the person who created fake accounts to spy on someone. That stain on their character is permanent. What makes this Five of Pentacles even more intense is that the card shows people walking past a warm lit church or shelter, symbolizing that help and grace are available, but the person is too proud or ashamed to seek it. This spy is going to struggle to accept responsibility and ask for forgiveness because their ego and shame will prevent them from genuine accountability. They might try to minimize what they did or make excuses, which will only make things worse. Now, I know part of you might be wondering if you should do something, if you should confront this person, if you should try to speed up the exposure, but let me pull another card to see what Spirit wants you to know about your role in all of this. The Hermit just came through, and this is such perfect guidance for you right now. The Hermit is telling you to step back and let karma handle this situation. You do not need to be the one who exposes the spy. You do not need to gather evidence. You do not need to call them out publicly. The universe has already set the wheels in motion, and your job is to stay in your own lane, protect your peace, and let the natural consequences unfold. The Hermit energy is so powerful here because it is showing me that you have wisdom that this spy person lacks. You understand that real power comes from integrity, from living authentically, from not needing to monitor or control others. While they were busy spying on you, you were busy growing, evolving, becoming more aligned with your true self. And that difference is going to be so obvious when this scandal breaks. What the Hermit wants you to focus on right now is inner work and protection. This is the time to strengthen your energetic boundaries. This is the time to check your privacy settings, to be more conscious of what you share publicly, to trust your intuition about who has access to your information. The Hermit is not about paranoia, it is about wisdom and discernment. The Hermit is also showing me that this period of stepping back and observing is actually a spiritual initiation for you. You are learning about human nature, about shadow behavior, about how jealousy and insecurity can drive people to extreme actions. This knowledge is going to serve you for the rest of your life. You are developing a deeper understanding of energy, intentions, and the importance of choosing your circle carefully. I am also seeing with the Hermit that you are being called to reflect on why someone would spy on you in the first place. Not to blame yourself, absolutely not, but to understand the energy you carry that makes insecure people feel threatened. Taurus, you have something special. You have a light, a power, a presence that makes people either want to be close to you or want to diminish you. The spy chose the second option, and that choice is going to cost them everything. The Hermit is revealing that your silence during this time is actually your greatest strength. While the spy has been running their mouth, sharing your information, creating narratives, you have been quietly living your truth. That authenticity is unshakable. That integrity cannot be stolen or diminished. And when the scandal breaks, your silence throughout it all is going to make your character shine even brighter. The Hermit is also showing me a period of solitude and introspection that is beneficial for you right now. You might feel called to spend more time alone, to journal, to meditate, to process what has been happening in your energy field. This is not isolation born from fear. This is conscious withdrawal to reconnect with your inner wisdom and strength. Honor that need for space. What is beautiful about the Hermit in this position is that it represents enlightenment through experience. You are gaining wisdom from this spy situation that you could not have learned any other way. You are seeing clearly who people really are. You are understanding the importance of energetic hygiene and boundaries. You are developing spiritual maturity that will serve you in all areas of your life going forward. The Hermit is also showing me that when this scandal breaks, you need to handle it with grace and maturity. Do not gloat. Do not rub it in their face. Do not engage in the drama that is going to swirl around this situation. Your silence and composure during their downfall is going to speak volumes about your character. People are going to see the contrast between how you carry yourself and how this spy person spirals when caught. And here is something really interesting the Hermit is revealing. This spy situation is actually preparing you for a bigger level of visibility and success. You are being tested right now on whether you can handle negativity, jealousy, and attacks with wisdom and strength. Once you pass this test, once you navigate this scandal with integrity, you are going to step into opportunities that require exactly this kind of emotional maturity and spiritual grounding. The Hermit is such a beautiful card for you in this reading because it is confirmation that you are protected by higher forces. While the spy thought they were operating in darkness without consequences, the light of truth has been waiting for the perfect moment to expose everything. And you, Taurus, are being shielded from the fallout because you are aligned with integrity and authenticity. The Hermit is giving me one final message for you. Trust the timing. The exposure is going to happen exactly when it needs to happen for maximum impact and minimum harm to you. The universe is orchestrating this reveal with precision and care. Your only job is to maintain your center, protect your peace, and trust that justice is unfolding perfectly. Let me pull another card because I want to see what happens after the scandal breaks, after the truth comes out, after everyone knows what this person did. The Ace of Wands just exploded into your reading, and Taurus, this is incredible. After this spy scandal gets exposed, after the truth comes out and this toxic person faces consequences, you are about to experience a massive burst of new opportunities, creative inspiration, and passionate forward movement. The Ace of Wands is pure potential, fresh starts, exciting beginnings that feel almost magical in how they appear. Here is what this means specifically. The exposure of the spy is going to clear energy that has been blocking you. Think about it like this. While someone was spying on you, there was this weird heaviness in your field, this sense that something was off, but you could not quite name it. Once their operation gets exposed and shut down, that energetic interference disappears, and suddenly you can breathe again. You can move again. You can create again without invisible eyes tracking your every move. The Ace of Wands is showing me that people who believed the spy's narrative about you are going to see the real you once the lies get exposed. Your reputation is going to be restored and actually elevated because people will realize you were being targeted by someone who was jealous and malicious. Sympathy and support are going to flow toward you. People are going to want to make up for believing false information. Opportunities that were blocked because of the spy's interference are going to suddenly open up. I am seeing new connections, new projects, new possibilities that feel exciting and aligned with who you truly are. The Ace of Wands brings passion and enthusiasm, which means you are going to feel inspired and motivated in ways you have not felt in a while. It is like the spy scandal burning away all the dead wood in your life, so new growth can flourish. The Ace of Wands is also showing me a burst of creative energy that comes from feeling free and unobserved. When you know you are not being watched and monitored anymore, you are going to feel liberated to express yourself fully and authentically. Projects you have been holding back on are going to pour out of you. Ideas that were stuck are going to flow freely. This creative renaissance is going to feel exhilarating. And here is something else the Ace of Wands is showing me that is going to blow your mind. Someone new is coming into your life after this scandal, someone who actually respects you, someone who sees your value, someone who would never dream of spying or manipulating or controlling you. This could be a new friend, a new romantic interest, a new mentor or collaborator. But whoever this is, they represent the opposite of the spy energy. They are transparent, honest, direct, and genuinely supportive of your success. The Ace of Wands is revealing that this new beginning is going to feel like a rebirth for you. You are going to shed the skin of being a surveillance victim and step into the empowered identity of someone who survived a targeted attack and came out stronger. That transformation is going to radiate from you in ways that attract positive people and opportunities. What I love about the Ace of Wands here is that it represents initiative and action. You are not going to be passive after this scandal breaks. You are going to actively pursue new goals, new dreams, new directions. The fire inside you is going to be reignited, and you are going to feel motivated to create the life you want without letting fear of judgment or monitoring hold you back. The Ace of Wands is also showing me potential travel or movement after this situation resolves. You might feel called to physically move to a new space, take a trip, or change your environment in some significant way. This movement is symbolic of leaving the energy of surveillance behind and stepping into fresh territory where you can start clean. The Ace of Wands is such a powerful promise from the universe that you are not going to be defined by this spy scandal. You are not going to be the victim in this story. You are going to be the phoenix who rises from the ashes of someone else's toxic behavior. Your new beginning is tied to their downfall, which is poetic justice at its finest. Now let me pull one more card because I need to see the final outcome of this entire situation, the ultimate conclusion of this spy scandal, and what it means for your future. The Six of Wands just came through, and Taurus, are you kidding me right now? This is the card of public victory, of recognition, of being celebrated and acknowledged for who you really are. The Six of Wands is telling me that not only do you survive this spy scandal, you thrive because of how you handle it. Here is exactly what the Six of Wands is showing me. After the truth comes out, after the spy gets exposed, after the dust settles, you are the one people are going to respect and admire. Your grace under pressure is going to be noticed. Your integrity throughout this mess is going to speak volumes. People are going to look at you and see someone who did not stoop to the spy's level, who did not engage in revenge, who maintained dignity even when being violated. The Six of Wands represents a turnaround in public perception. If the spy was spreading lies about you, those lies are going to be completely dismantled and replaced with the truth of who you are. If people were unsure about you because of the false narrative, they are going to become your biggest supporters once they realize they were manipulated. Your reputation is not just going to recover, it is going to be stronger than before. I am also seeing with the Six of Wands that you might receive some kind of public acknowledgement or success that feels like cosmic compensation for what you went through. Maybe it is a promotion, maybe it is recognition for your work, maybe it is a personal achievement that gets celebrated. Whatever it is, the universe is making sure that while the spy is experiencing their downfall, you are experiencing your rise. The Six of Wands is showing me people actually apologizing to you for believing the spy's lies or for not seeing what was happening sooner. These apologies are going to feel validating, but the best part is that you will not even need them because you will already know your own worth. The external validation is just confirmation of what you already understand about yourself. The Six of Wands energy is so beautiful because it represents being celebrated for your character and integrity. People are going to talk about how well you handled the situation. They are going to admire your composure and maturity. You are going to become an example of how to navigate attacks and violations with grace and strength. Your story is going to inspire others who face similar situations. And here is the most beautiful part of the Six of Wands showing up as your final outcome. This card represents confidence and self-assurance that comes from surviving a challenge and coming out stronger. After this spy scandal plays out, after you see karma work in real time, you are going to have unshakable faith in universal justice. You are going to trust that truth always surfaces eventually. You are going to know that people who try to tear you down actually end up building you up by showing you your own strength. The Six of Wands is also showing me a leadership role emerging for you after this situation. Because you handled this challenge so well, people are going to look to you for guidance and support. You might find yourself mentoring others, speaking up about privacy and boundaries, or becoming a voice for people who have been targeted by jealous or malicious individuals. Your experience is going to be valuable to others. What is powerful about the Six of Wands in this position is that it shows success that feels earned and deserved. This is not luck or random good fortune. This is the direct result of your integrity, your wisdom, your refusal to lower yourself to someone else's toxic level. You are going to feel proud of yourself for how you navigated this, and that pride is going to fuel your confidence going forward. The Six of Wands is revealing one more gift from this whole experience. You are going to develop discernment about people that serves you for life. You are going to be able to spot fake energy, manipulative behavior, and hidden agendas much more quickly. This spy situation is teaching you to trust your intuition and to protect your energy fiercely. Those lessons are priceless. So Taurus, let me bring this all together for you because the message from your cards is so clear and so powerful. Someone has been spying on you through fake accounts. They thought they were clever with their Seven of Swords tactics, creating multiple deceptive profiles to watch your every move. This person has Queen of Swords energy, presenting as logical and honest publicly while being calculated and manipulative privately. They have been gathering information about you to use against you or to share with someone else who wanted to control or diminish you. But here is what they did not count on. The Five of Pentacles exposure is coming for them hard. Their spying operation is about to be revealed in a public and humiliating way. Evidence is going to surface that proves exactly what they have been doing. The support they thought they had is going to evaporate. The respect they enjoyed is going to disappear. They are going to face consequences that feel devastating and isolating, and honestly, it is exactly what they earned through their toxic behavior. Your job, as shown by the Hermit, is to step back and let karma handle this. Do not engage in the drama. Do not try to expose them yourself. Do not seek revenge. Your power is in your integrity, in your authenticity, in your ability to stay grounded while chaos swirls around someone else's choices. Protect your energy, strengthen your boundaries, and trust that the universe is defending you in ways you cannot even see yet. After the scandal breaks, the Ace of Wands promises you a fresh start filled with new opportunities, creative inspiration, and exciting possibilities. The energy that was blocked by the spy's interference is going to clear, and you are going to feel free and inspired in incredible ways. New people who actually respect you are going to enter your life. Projects and opportunities that were delayed are going to suddenly move forward. And the final outcome, the Six of Wands victory. You are not just surviving this situation, you are going to thrive. Your reputation is going to be stronger than ever. People are going to respect how you handled this challenge. You are going to receive recognition and success that feels like cosmic compensation. While the spy experiences their downfall, you are going to experience your rise. Taurus, this spy scandal is not happening to you, it is happening for you. It is exposing toxic people in your life. It is showing you who cannot be trusted. It is teaching you about energetic protection and boundaries. It is preparing you for bigger success that requires exactly this kind of emotional maturity. And most importantly, it is proving to you that you are protected by forces greater than any human could ever threaten. The truth is coming out soon. The scandal is going to break. Justice is going to be served. And you, beautiful Taurus, are going to walk through this fire and come out golden on the other side. Stay strong, trust the process, and remember that people who spy on you are actually just showing their own insecurity and obsession. You keep shining and let them burn themselves out trying to dim your light.